Hi and welcome to the next Learn to Race video. This time we're taking a look at my favourite car in Assetto Corsa, the Porsche 991 RSR. This is my go-to car for learning a new track or for running some laps at a favourite venue. It's such a beautifully balanced, sweet driving car. Unfortunately, I've never driven this GTE spec car in real life, so I can't comment on the accuracy of the simulated car. But in terms of driving feel, this thing is absolutely outstanding. The way it responds to inputs and reacts to the road is incredibly lifelike. It just feels right. The aero grip gives good cornering speed and the confidence to lean on the car in the medium to high speed curves, while the balance of the chassis comes to the fore in the low speed corners, allowing you to accurately place the car in the slow hairpins and chicanes. The amount of aero also means you can really stomp the brakes at the end of the straights, bleeding off the pressure as the speed and downforce reduces in a very realistically convincing manner. If you've read any of the blog posts on the learntorace.co.uk website, you will see how, especially in an aero car, your initial brake application can be very quick and firm as the aero pressure increases the tyre friction on the road. And as this friction reduces, with your speed dropping, you need to roll out of the brake pressure to avoid lockup. The brake simulation in the car is also fantastic, allowing you to modulate the pressure up to the apex, right on the limit of grip, just the occasional under rotation of the unloaded inner front wheel. Of course, a modern GTE car carries no ABS, unlike GT3 cars, which are very popular in sim racing at the moment. So to have this control modelled so well in-game is an excellent feature. One driver-aided GTE car does have, though, is traction control. In most, if not all, of the current real-life GTE cars, you will have two traction control settings. One which limits the difference in wheel speed between the front and rear wheels, reducing overall wheel spin, and another which regulates power to the rear wheels dependent on the yaw angle, i.e. how much oversteer the car is experiencing. In the game, we have just the first one modelled, and it is, as per most of Assetto Corsa's driver aid systems, a bit overprotective, even on its lowest settings, but overall it does a good job. Let me elaborate. By overprotective, I mean that when the traction control cuts in, it's too severe. In real life, these advanced traction control systems can be set to be very subtle, without being fully switched off. It's like in Assetto Corsa, if you set to a lesser amount of intervention, it allows more slippage before it cuts, just like in real life. But when it cuts, it's too much. It stops the wheels being dead, rather than the real life systems, which start to cut the engine sparks, reducing power but not stopping it completely. It may well be something to do with the momentum of the moving parts in the driveline that you get in real life, not being accurately modelled in the game. As Assetto Corsa Competizione suffers the same issue. In fact, it's even more pronounced in that title, as a GT3 car is designed to be driven on these driver aids, so you're using the traction control on pretty much all the corners. Anyway, this car in this game is brilliant, so I'll leave you with a couple of laps to enjoy. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel for more videos. Coming up, we're going to have a comparison of Assetto Corsa Competizione to Project Cars 2, and we'll be delving into some driving technique too soon, with some tutorial videos. See you again soon.